They say games are played on the field and not on paper, and that's a good thing. Because if this one were played on paper, it might get ugly. But you never know what's going to happen. Aloha from Honolulu and home of the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors. As we'll see a squad from the Mountain West, the Air Force Falcons, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. And the Rainbow Warriors will put total leather to crank us up. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. Now on the option. He'll toss it. Oh, he's got some space. Smashes through the tackle. He's got the sidelines going nuts as he gets it down to the 18-yard line. They say it's still a game of field position, and that last one just flipped this baby. They've got it 1st and 10 in the red zone. Sends it back in motion. Got enough space, and he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Air Force.
And they talked about it this week with us. They talked about wanting to start this football game fast. Nothing like taking the opening possession, using your script to your advantage, and then getting closer and exerting your physicality, running the football in, off to a hot start for this offense.
No reason to risk trying to field that one as it skips through the end zone. It'll be a touchback. So the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors offense has the ball for the first time. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
Let's take a second to think about Hawaii. At this point in the season, you're probably in if the playoff starts today, but it doesn't. A long way to go, and the margins will be extra. He's looking deep. Makes the grab. And he will score. Touchdown, Hawaii.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Returner will field it and try to get some field position.
All right, not ideal. Not ideal. You're an offense. You want to get a good kickoff return, but you're starting inside your own 10. Now come out, set the tone, get some high percentage completion. You might not go with that script you had because you thought you might have a little better field position, but you just get some few first downs, get that first down right now.
He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Goes to the option. It's these little moments like that that can help an offense as he gets it up to the 16-yard line. The Falcons are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Now on the move. They bring the punter onto the field now. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. Hawaii has it back as they send the offense onto the field. They even things up the last time they had him. The defense helped them out and a chance to go on top with this drive. Tight end finds a soft spot. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line. The Rainbow Warriors come to the line in the hurry-up.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Complete downfield. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. Wide receiver comes in motion. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. He's got it on the move. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. Going to work in the red zone, they can pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Lewis wants to pass. He caught it. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. He'll keep it himself. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Here we go. On the move. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. After getting nothing on the last snap, let's see if they try to run it in on 3rd and goal from the 1. Steps away. Bought a little time, lets it go. Finds him out of the backfield. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. This is a really big play for both teams. 4th and goal from the 2. He wants to change this route. Looking to throw. Oh, they're after him. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Hawaii.
Man, I love it. This offense making no bones about it. We're going to be aggressive. We get the ball down in the red zone, 4th and goal, Palmer. Stay aggressive. They run the football, and they get the touchdown.
And that's the shocking thing, David, is that on 4th down, they have supreme confidence in this offensive line to win up front, one-on-one, get some push, and then how about the ball carrier just finding his way into the end zone?
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
I like offenses being creative. I'm not sure if that was the best place to call that play. I think this offense needs to think about just doing things a little bit more by the book. They've got a lot of good playmakers. You don't have to reinvent the wheel this early in the game.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, back up inside their 20. From the gun, wants to pass. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. And the Falcons will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. And after the punt, that's where they'll mark it, just outside the 30-yard line. First snap of this drive comes from the 32. He'll pull it down and run. There he goes. And a nice pickup on the run and gets down to avoid contact. And the Rainbow Warriors will hustle to the line.
He does a really good job with that mesh point. The mesh point is when he sticks it in the running back's belly. When he pulls it, he gets downhill quick to chew up some quick yards. Nice play early in this football game.
Fakes to grab. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Making side adjustments here. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Fakes the grab on the left. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. First play of the period, first down here. Lewis to throw. He put it out there for him, and this senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection.
I know that one hit the ground, but you haven't seen that a lot. He completed over 70% of his throws in their last game. He's over 80% in this game. My old offensive coordinator, Sean Payton, used to say, bore me with completions. This guy will put you to sleep.
And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down.
Well, nice job by the defense here in back-to-back plays. 2 straight incompletions, given up some yards, and the opponent's in field goal range. This is a place a lot of D coordinators like to send the blitz, because if you sack the quarterback and create a negative play,
It's complete! And he'll go out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they've got it right on the doorstep. They'll move the wide receiver. Wants to keep it in the air. Steps away to find some room. Touchdown, Warriors! Quick strike through the air for the score. Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Here comes the heat. And the quarterback goes down. There is a penalty flag on the field, but I think the defense might have the option just to take this play. They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. The Falcons will call on their punt team. They'll look to pin them deep. The Hawaii offense returns to the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been good.
And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line. The Rainbow Warriors racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, what a great job by the defense and phenomenal effort chasing down the quarterback, getting that sack for a huge loss, and now they're licking their chops, lining up in tempo. They're ready to do it again.
They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Might be changing the route. Lewis wants to pass. Got his man on the right. Turning it on. Changing on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29. And the Rainbow Warriors come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Finds his tight end. He'll be knocked out of bounds right at the 40-yard line. Good pickup there. The magic bean is spinning out of control. Already over 200 yards in the first half.
Yeah, they're being aggressive offensively, throwing the football, trying to take advantage of this defense on the back end. They've got their quarterback right now in
wide open spaces. Just steamrolling the defense. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors. A great catch and run for 6. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21.
And how about him? Nice job catching the football and then turn it into a playmaker. Turn it into a small, wide receiver. The tight end shows off the ability to run after the catch, make a big play, and get the big touchdown.
I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line. They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. Trying play action. Fires to the big fella. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Right on the money. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down.
I'm literally walking over to that guy. My man, thank you so much for saving my rope. That could have been really, really bad. I could have been benched, but you got my back. Appreciate you, my man.
He's going to run it. Fights off a defender.
Tell you what, that read game really slows you down defensively. Kind of makes you play responsibility football. When you get chunks like that on first down as an offense, I would continue to come back to it.
Zings it complete to the right. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll pull it on the read. Creates a little space.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense. Understand, listen, that QB is a threat. And they're going to run all kinds of options. He's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
Lewis to throw. Pressure coming. On the run, still looking. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be third down.
Well, tip your hat to the defense getting that incompletion, because that hasn't happened often for this guy. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. Can the defense continue to mix things up? See if they can maybe confuse this QB.
Fires to the middle. Makes a connection. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Gonna let it fly. He's got it inside the 25. Chopping up this defense, and they've got it all the way down to the 23. Quarterback making checks. They just keep firing. Pocket breaking down. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
This QB has had a lot of success all day long, throwing for so many touchdowns, looking very comfortable. Finally, the defense gets to him. Finally, the defense gets a win. They needed something to go their way. Got to start getting some more hits on this guy.
The Rainbow Warriors want to move quickly. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on third down. Looking left. Give him 6. Touchdown, Hawaii.
And we are officially in blowout mode. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen so many explosive plays, and they score again before going in at halftime, guys. I'm hoping we can have a running clock here in the second half.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. To the air on first down. He makes the grab. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. Looking to scramble. Trying to make magic with his feet. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Wants to go up top on first down. And the defense wraps up the first half by taking it to the quarterback and getting the sack. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half.
And the Falcons will kick it off to start the second half. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Hawaii ready to go back to work on offense. Let's see if they can keep that first half momentum rolling. Wants has to adjust the pattern. Lewis wants to pass. Hauls it in. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide, only a place to be tackled immediately. Offense gets set for second down. Looking to fire. He's taking the shot. He's got it on the left. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. And the Rainbow Warriors want to crank the tempo. Looking to throw on first down. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the right. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels. Looking downfield on first down. Release to the back. Pulls it in.
Yeah, you gotta love those matchups. When you get a running back matched up on somebody else, it's never going to be a cornerback. That's not going to happen. So finding a good matchup, getting that speed isolated. Now I'm going to go attack.
Breaks into the open. Hard running there. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. He is dealing on this drive, completed all 5 throws, and now they have first and goal.
Yeah, and who needs balance when you got a guy like this? You trust him, getting the ball back in the pocket. The ball's coming out, spreading it around the field. Nice decision-making. This drive has been surgical for this QB.
He's looking to pass. Back's looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Hawaii! And they take it in for 6 more points. Now they've got a little breathing room. They are in firm control of this game, guys, but you never want to let up in a rivalry game.
Because it only takes one play. We know how much of a factor momentum can be in these types of rivalry games, David, so this game's still far from over.
And this is where my leadership and my experience comes into play. When you got guys that have been through these fires, been through these rivalry games, you know the swings happen quick. Now you got to swing it back your way.
Fullback's got it. They shut him down immediately. They tried to pop the fullback loose, and no running room there. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. They try to get it outside on the left. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. The Falcons are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They want to throw it. Under fire. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. And the Falcons will line up to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Hawaii has it back as they send the offense onto the field. They took advantage of outstanding field position the last time they had it, and now they'll have a little more work to do to get on the board. Quarterback making adjustments. Off the play fake on first down. Rushes on him. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Lewis to throw. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Pulls it in down the sideline. Here he goes. Touchdown, Warriors. He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
And this offense is clicking. Another touchdown. Didn't have to go far for this drive, but this offense is doing what they want, how they want, when they want.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. A rather inauspicious start with the kickoff out of bounds and great field position for this offense.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Ball is coming out to the 40 after that penalty on the kickoff.
Ready, set.
Here comes the option. He'll pitch it. Runs through a tackle.
And playing the option, man, consistently playing responsibility football. Nice job by the defense being where they're supposed to be. This option will just keep giving it to you over and over and over again, and you got to pass those tests.
Now the pitch. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. 3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. From the gun, wants to pass. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. The Falcons will send out the punt unit. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. No chance for a return. He makes the fair catch at the 26, and that's where they'll go to work. The Hawaii offense returns to the field. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
So now it's 2nd and long. Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. Lewis wants to pass. He's got the back in the middle. Caught, and he's close to a 1st down on the nice pickup there. The Rainbow Warriors headed quickly to the line. Wants to throw on 3rd. Slings it. It's picked off, and that's number 10. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now business.
Well, this offense really felt coming into today that they were going to have to throw the football. And for the most part, David, this quarterback has been lights out. That time, though, he lets it get away from him a little bit, and that was a critical INT for the defense and their confidence.
They needed something, man. They've given up a lot of yards, and that's the thing about the defense. Just sometimes it can change in one play. They make the interception, they force the turnover, and hopefully, for their sake, maybe get in the quarterback's head just a little bit.
They'll have to hurry if they want to get another play off before the quarter ends. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Run it with the fullback. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Wants to go up top. Bringing the heat. Trying to get rid of it. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a 1st down without scoring. 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback now breaking the field. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Falcons.
Hey, good for them. They put together a drive. They got a touchdown. It's been a bad day. I mean, this is a day they're going to want to forget. They're getting destroyed, but at least you get some positive vibes. Maybe finish this game on a little bit of a high note. A little bit.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Hawaii ready to go back to work on offense. That last drive ended with an interception, and this time it's paramount they take care of the ball. Lewis to throw. He hurls one deep down the left side. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Finds a tight end. Oh, he's got some space. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. And the Rainbow Warriors want to pick up the tempo. Motion from the wideout. Touch pass on the jet sweep. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. The Rainbow Warriors trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete.
In the last couple of weeks, man, you're getting a lot of consistency from this QB. And you got to love it as a play caller, man. You can drop him back. You can throw the ball a ton. You can trust him, getting the ball to different wide receivers. He's really in a good groove the last couple games.
On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls against this receiver and his speed. He's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
On fourth down, they're taking to the air. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Go to the sideline, and it's complete, and they've got a big play. And the Rainbow Warriors are moving quickly down the field.
I just continue to be impressed watching this guy play. Good decision-making, very accurate. He's obviously got a lot of talent surrounding him, so no surprise with that last completion. He's now over 3,000 yards on the year.
And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Lewis wants to pass. Moves around to clear up the vision. Going to try to get it himself. His defense fully aware that he can run. They stop him after a short gain.
And I feel like this defense is starting to pick up on this quarterback's MO. You've seen it, right? Like, time and time again, he is willing to scramble. He wants to carry the football, kind of apprehensive, maybe doesn't want to make a mistake. I'd love to see him maybe hang in that pocket just a little more and maybe make some plays down the field with his arm.
He did not make it a stone wall on third down. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Firing to the right, complete. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, it is now a final in the Big Ten, and a game I think a lot of folks will want to see. Nebraska went into hostile territory and came away with a convincing victory. The Huskers always seem to get everyone's best punch, but today they were the ones who delivered the knockout. No cupcakes this week, fellas. This Big Ten battle was much anticipated, and at least one side can say it's a game they'll savor for some time.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. Got his man. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. And the Falcons come to the line on third and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. He'll do it himself. He'll be stopped short, picks up 1, but they're facing 4th and 1. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. Great contact on that ball as it just hangs up in the sky. Hawaii has it back as they send the offense onto the field. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
And it was a nice job in play calling, too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
Lewis to throw. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third. Trying to pick up a first down. The offense changing the play. Wide receiver going in motion. On third down, he drops to throw. It's complete to the right. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. The Rainbow Warriors are in the hurry-up.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. Just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They've built a huge lead now. Incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that thing to the other team.
Looking to throw again. Fires to the right. Got his man downfield. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but not before yet another big play in this passing attack. And the Rainbow Warriors come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback on the keeper. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. The Rainbow Warriors with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Back to pass. Quickly to the tight end. Brought down at the 25-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup, and this offense is threatening. They're down to the 25 on 1st and 10. Little touch pass to the receiver. And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke, and he stopped for a short gain. And the Rainbow Warriors in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Quarterback may change this route. They'll run play action. He goes out of bounds right around the 10-yard line.
There's nothing more annoying defensively than this. You got a guy bottled up, great coverage, boom. He escapes out of it, pulls a rabbit out of a hat. Next thing you know, scrambles, gets a first down. Now I got a new set of problems I got to deal with.
The Rainbow Warriors, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Lewis wants to pass. Good route on the comeback, and he makes the catch. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Quarterback moving out of the pocket.
Really good job by the defense getting to the quarterback and getting him on the ground for no gain. It's tough. Once you get there and get pressure, it's so hard to get these guys on the ground because they're elusive. Really good job wrapping them up and getting to the ground.
They're throwing for it on 4th down. And he's got it in the end zone for a touchdown. This is an absolute blowout.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
Well, here in the fourth quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
Got away from trouble and got rid of it. And the throw out to the sideline, good for a few.
And this game is obviously out of hand. But I think the fans would argue, too, at this point, like, all right, well, let's not throw checkdowns, right? Let's throw some deep balls and continue to open up this offense and keep fighting. I think that's what you...
Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. Timeout is called. The clock stopped with 26 seconds left. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On the option. He'll pitch it. There he goes. Got the first down. Looking for more. And that's what this option will do to you. They got the pitch man free, and he was off to the races. It's a lost cause, but they keep fighting. Get it out on the screen. Quick spin on the run. And that will be the final play as the clock strikes 0 here.
You know what's great about rivalry games? Each side hates every wretched breath the other one sucks into their greedy lungs. Figuratively speaking, of course. And when you win, oh, is that sweet.
It's glorious to be able to brag, to be able to text message your buddies, to be able to post stuff on social media. It's a lot of fun. I think fans like it more than anybody, but it's something that every year you have a couple games start. This was one of them, Jesse. They took care of business, and now you move on to the next.
They really did. And we saw some great individual efforts in this game by the winning team, too. So cool to see some of these players that have had terrific collegiate careers make some of the biggest plays of their lives in this game, in a rivalry game that just means so